Have you ever considered the true cost of honesty in your marriage? Welcome to part 2 of A Kiss on the Lips, where Ray and Annie continue their reflections of intimacy through the lens of biblical principles. Today, we'll discuss how our culture can undermine foundational gestures of love and commitment in marriage, and how we can stand firm in our faith amidst those challenges. Let's get started. Here's part 2. Yesterday, we initially reflected on Proverbs 24 verse 26 and delved deeper as Solomon compared honesty to a man's kiss on the lips. We're reminded of how the sacredness of intimacy is closely tied to the flow of honesty within it. Maintaining this perspective contributes to the foundation of trust and respect in the relationship between husband and wife. Sadly, today's culture, along with the easy access and openness of media, has a strong campaign to undermine this simple yet impactful gesture among married couples. Allowing ourselves to be influenced by this perspective could certainly lead us to undermine the firmness of the biblical view. Hollywood actor Neal McDonough made a radical decision to no longer accept kissing scenes or other related adult scenes. This decision drastically affected his career, and he was blackballed in Hollywood. Furthermore, it impacted his financial status, leading him to lose some of his properties. He shared how he was challenged to the point of questioning God. Yet, God faithfully helped him to gain insight into his situation. In watching the message he shared, we see how that incident contributed to the foundation of his faith. He appreciated the support of his wife, and this decision became a driving force behind his commitment to obey God by being an intentional parent. We encourage you to listen to his message through this YouTube link. Link is available in the podcast description. Following Christ is indeed not an easy task. Many say that Christianity is not difficult but impossible. And Jesus Christ mentioned this in Matthew 16. Then Jesus said to his disciples, "If anyone wishes to come after me, he must deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. For whoever wishes to save his life will lose it. But whoever loses his life for my sake will find it," says Matthew 16 verses 24 to 25. It is indeed costly to follow Christ. We've heard many stories and testimonies, not just Neal's. Yet we also witness the amazing faithfulness of God to those who willingly accept the sacrifices for the sake of obedience to Him. In all these stories, we can recognize that it's only God who can change our hearts. It's God who equips us during difficult times and tests our faith. Finally, it's God who can truly deliver us from persecution and challenges, allowing us to experience His favor. A kiss on the lips may denote honesty between husband and wife, but it also represents an honest declaration witnessed by others. Having this declaration anchored in the genuine essence of following Christ brings about impactful actions that can lead others to Him. We may face many challenges that test the sanctity of our marriage in today's culture, but our perseverance anchored in Christ leads to a life that experiences His presence. Blessed is a man who perseveres under trial. For once he has been approved, he will receive the crown of life which the Lord has promised to those who love Him, says James 1 verse 12.
Before we close, we want to invite you to engage with us and support the Couples Journey blog series podcast by following this channel, leaving comments, and sharing episodes with your family and friends. You're helping us in our mission to transform marriages today. Your support encourages more couples to seek God's guidance and grow stronger together. Learn more about this movement on the website www.couplesjourney.org. Thank you for being part of this journey. Together, we can make a difference. Here is the final part of today's episode.
Thank you for joining us for this insightful discussion in part 2 of A Kiss on the Lips. Ray and Annie remind us that while the journey of following Christ and maintaining honesty in our relationships can be difficult, it's crucial to trust in God's faithfulness. We hope this episode inspires you to persevere in your marriage and deepen your commitment to each other and to Christ. Don't miss our next episode as we continue to explore these important themes.
Are you longing for a deeper, more vibrant marriage rooted in faith? Do you dream of transforming your relationship, not just for today but for a lifetime? Then you need to discover the Couples Journey series, Restore, Relearn, Rejoice by Rey and Annie Abarca. This powerful 3-book collection begins with an inspiring, real-life memoir of struggles and triumphs, showing God's incredible power to transform lives and marriages. From there, you'll engage with the interactive workbook, filled with practical exercises and the unique Drash method to apply biblical wisdom to your everyday relationship. And finally, solidify your spiritual foundation with the 52-week devotional, designed to cultivate consistent, Christ-centered conversations throughout your year. It's a complete journey, from testimony to application, to a year-long habit of spiritual growth. Ready to start your journey? Find the Couples Journey series now on Amazon, or visit our website for more information at www.couplesjourney.org. Strengthen your bond, deepen your faith, and rejoice in God's design for your love and marriage.